Let's begin with watermelon. Okay, today the game is Clue on the Go. I took it out of the box. I looked it over a little bit. It saved time. So it has 2 dice. It has your little characters there. It has your little small little score pads there. It has yeah, and it's never been played, so I'm not gonna take these cards out. It has all the cards right there of the characters. If you've ever played Clue, it looks like it's gonna play the exact same way. You have this little character, and it flips over like this, and you put this on here like this, and then you got your little rule book here. Kind of explains Clue to you. Excuse me. Yeah, there ain't much to it. They say to put this right here, like that. But setting up, I decided I'm gonna have 2 categories. Okay, how it sets up and how easy it is to play based on the instructions. So there'll be a total of 5 points for both categories. 5 points for each category, so a total of 10 points. And then minus any points that I feel that could be improved upon. If I think there's 2 or 3 things that need to be improved upon, then it's minus 2 points. If I find 3 things, minus 3 points, and so on. So it kind of gives me a gauge of what, how I feel about the game. Then I'll tell you if I think it's kind of a fun game to play or not. So this is meant to be on the go. To play it, if you know how to play Clue, which you have Clue cards, and so it looks like it's basically the same as playing the Clue. You have your characters. It's a little bit different. You have your weapons. You have your all your ballroom and all that kind of stuff. So looks like there's nothing really changed. So overall, for setup, the first time setup, you punch out all the stuff a little bit, but after that, next time, it's not too bad. I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4 for that. It ain't like, could give it a 5, but in fact, you got to punch out stuff. It takes a little bit of time. So I figured a 4. It's not too bad. Easiness to play. With the instructions, yeah, I don't think Clue's that hard to play. I'll give it a 5 for that. Anything I see that, and I might have to adjust that too. I might have to have, anyways, 2 things I see that I don't really like. I feel that this little score thing, it's on the go. There's plenty of room in the box. I think it could be a little bit bigger, just a little bit taller, maybe a little wider, not much. I think a little bit chintzy on the paper there. I think they could have been a little bit bigger, so you could, you know, I think just a little bit more room with that would be nice. I think I noticed too, it's on the go, so I would have liked to have seen somehow to where this doesn't do this. You know, you're trying to play it in a car maybe, or you're trying to play it and you've got that slope down. It just seems to me your pieces would move, or you know, it just, I'd like to have seen it maybe flat, you know, where it don't move. So I did it. I'd give it an overall an 8 out of the 10. It just, I just feel that this would cause a problem, not being fully flat and not moving. I feel you lose your pieces, something would fall off. Also, maybe if I would have liked to have maybe seen a little bit of a, if possible, a little railing around here to kind of keep everything in, you know, it's on the go, you know, I don't know, you might be trying to play this in your car on your lap or something, you know, a little lip around the edges, and they could have easily done that because it folds up like this. The edges could have been still around here, and it could have opened up, you know, like that, boom. Yeah, so I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. You know, it's not bad. That's my thoughts about the game. And I do think that Clue's always a fun game to play. What do you think? Have a good day.